What's up, guys? We're back. So we had some minor delays just due to the wrong lobby being made, but that's okay. Oh, I hope this goes to game number 3, though, because if it does, we'll see Mech Depot for the first time today. Why was that so funny? I'm just excited. No, I want game 3 because I want all the games, Passion, StarCraft, etc., etc. No, I want to see a new map, man. So this one is another decider match. It's true. Oh, I forgot to tweet the congratulations to Peely. Give me a second, guys. Oh, someone's taking pictures. Cool. All right.
Man, I was so confused. I thought that was me in the picture.
Congrats.
Here's someone else with a ponytail. I'm not even wearing a ponytail.
I was gonna say.
I'm just so used to, wearing a ponytail. It's so hot in Korea.
Next up is True versus jheffe. I hope I spelled his name right. I actually don't know how to spell it. We're gonna assume that's close enough.
What is that link?
It forces it to not cache and show the old thing, and it shows what the current title is. Did you know sometimes you tweet something and it's like the yesterday's title?
I don't pay enough attention.
No.
I tweet something and then I don't look at my Twitter again.
I love that.
Jesus.
True's spamming ready. jheffe's just like, I'll kill you. I don't know much about this guy, but I like his moxie.
He played a really sick TvZ base trade. That's what he was playing. I would say it took a little bit long.
Oh, that's what it took?
I mean, it timed out perfectly anyway, but...
Timed out noisily.
It was still like a 40-minute series, 50-minute series. Oh, these stupid sea monkeys.
Sea monkey, hi!
They even have like the tail like kind of going with... Oh, man.
Well, shout out to True for saving esports, putting some of that war chest money into the BlizzCon prize pool.
Oh, right.
Top left side of the map, we got Psystorm Gaming's Blue Zerg True.
That stuff has already raised a lot of money.
Yeah, like 100K or something I saw on Reddit this morning.
Yeah, just for the prize pool. In the bottom right for Team Psystorm Gaming, it is jheffe.
So unfortunately, we got some team versus team action, but it's not Team Liquid, so I don't really know how to feel about this. Like, I've at this point become accustomed to Team Liquid team kills. Not quite Psystorm Gaming team kills. Most of the time it's Gumi murdering everybody else.
Well, they've been a little bit disjointed, like True is kind of like getting to the top tiers, Gumiho's in Korea top tier, Penguins kind of like mid to top.
I almost forgot to turn the music off for this. Nailed it.
Well, almost.
Okay, well, I certainly don't know a lot about jheffe, but I've actually heard Penguins speak rather highly of him, so I'm excited to see how this goes. But I think the same way we had Peely on the interview talk about, they all know how True plays, True knows how they all play. It's really tough to just play against somebody who knows you so well. So I know True's got mind games. We've seen it in Korea before he moved to North America, and even since then. Can jheffe keep up with that? Oh, I totally spelled it right on the tweet, by the way.
Good job. I can't quite grasp what the Psystorm Gaming house is like. I would think with most other teams, especially nowadays without the concrete team houses, that the chances of them playing consistently and talking consistently is very low.
They do also make houses out of wood and fiberglass and other things.
They should probably not make houses out of teams.
Well, I was thinking concrete.
They probably wouldn't.
The concrete houses would be very warm in the summer and very cold in the winter, I think.
But anyways, the point is, True is in a house with KJ and Penguin and at least one other person, but I don't think jheffe's there. So.
But they do have a really strong team community. Also,
they do, yes.
True has played enough that he has unlocked the Zergling skin. This is what I hoped to see earlier, but we didn't get to. They look very strange. They look like spiders. I don't like it.
They look really weird, you're right. I think actually TLO is complaining today on Twitter. Complaining makes it sound like it's not valid. He was talking about how the Baneling skin is a big issue.
Only if it's hard to tell, because
you can't tell it, and especially on certain terrain. He had a bunch of screenshots. TLO is a pretty thorough guy. I'm sure there'll be a Reddit post eventually.
Very efficient.
But this Reaper is going to chase Lings instead of scouting the Roach Warren. It's got other things to do.
Actually, this is really rough too, because whether True's going for an all-in or not, early Roaches, which is usually always early Ravagers, can devastate a Terran player who doesn't see it coming. jheffe did not get far enough back to see the gases, much less the Roach Warren.
He did not. If he checks the natural again, he might see either the Roach pop or just the lack of drones, but it's not. He's not making Roaches, so this point's kind of mute here. It's moot. It's moo. It doesn't matter. Like, True decided not to go for the roaches, and now just has a Roachborn kind of awkwardly. It's like a cow's opinion.
Oh, what happened to the shark? Why isn't that moving? Rest in peace, buddy. F in chat to pay your respects to the space shark.
jheffe in chat.
The F in jheffe.
Alright, so True now makes the roaches as link speed kicked in, just funnily enough. But a little bit late. It's not going to be able to help his drone. Oh, goodness. Oh, hear me? Oh,
I would imagine all those extra spikes make them a little more flammable. Kind of like, when you start a fire, you want a lot of kindling, not like a chunk of wood.
Why would spikes do that?
Well, it's like, you got a plant.
Looked at like a boar tusk and went like, that's going to make some extra good firewood.
It probably would. They burn tusks. They burn ivory to get rid of it. That's how they get it out of the market circulation.
No, they didn't. Oh wait, I don't believe
they absolutely do. That's what when they seize ivory tusks, they remove it. Because what are you going to do? What are you going to do with it? Give it back to the elephants? Give it back to the rhinos? Like,
chop it off and then, I don't know, just save it.
Grind it up, get some peanut powder. Got it.
Well, you could sell it on not the black market. Raise money for the conservative fund. Anyways, the roaches ended up coming out, although it was a little bit later, and they're not surprisingly not reinforced by lings. It's just roaches.
If jheffe had actually got a lot of drone kills leading into this, and still this looked the way it did, I would actually not feel too bad for him. But he's going to take some serious damage from this, and he didn't cause nearly enough to afford any of these losses.
True still has a lot of potential here. Get 4 more SCVs, probably the Hellions. He effectively reduced the harassment he was going to take by making that Raven send out the auto turret.
Helping on supply block.
Yeah, right?
Let them die. You need more Marauders.
This is pretty crucial damage being taken here. Now jheffe is on 3 bases, not quite 3 orbitals, and his production is even like a little bit solid because he went for production, I think, before engineering base. So that is usually where the Zerg player can fall behind if you manage to squeeze in 1-1. But True's already squeezed in his +1 Carapace, so have a lead. Stim, though, is almost done, which I think this is like the order of things usually a little bit different in terms of following this kind of push up as the Terran player. But he will have Stim. He will have a couple medevacs. And he can try and start to bring this game back.
Well, jheffe's going to have a tough climb with 36 SCVs. Even with the power mules, at least, I guess he has a 3rd orbital. This could be so much worse, but it's not good.
It's not the worst position at all for a Terran player, really. 3 orbitals, 3rd base probably going to come down.
I'm a little curious why True didn't actually dedicate, not a lot more, but just like even 3 Ravagers, right? Like, get some of the free depots, get that wall. I mean, what, Hellion's going to chase you back? No.
Yeah.
But now we're at that point where, of course, none of that's really an option. You're going to have tank cyclones. The Marines, as you pointed out, they got stim, so he's kind of, like, good for now, but I mean, that's for now. True can be a real macro beast when he wants to be. And that's kind of where this direction's going. He's not making more drones right now, though.
He's already at 62. We just need to transfer them over. He's actually banking for the Spire.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to dedicate more to the mutas or maybe try and get like a faster 4th type thing. But I guess you can get a lot done with mutas when controlled perfectly, and no turrets down yet.
Oof, supply block for jheffe. 3rd base is not where True thought it was going to be. I would say more commonly on TvZ it is where jheffe is sending it, so I'm surprised True tried blocking out the other one. Oh well.
You know, the supply block too, this really hurts because I think his whole pacing got thrown off by the early supply block. That depot getting picked off is no fun for anybody at, like, what was that, 46 supply or something?
Yeah.
And then you're just like always 1 behind while you play the rest of your build out.
Yeah. Without the supply blocks, jheffe's probably got a decent army and a decent pace in this game.
Ooh, I think he's going to be able to stop these mutas from getting a lot of kills, though.
With multiple ones still happening and not controlling.
This is so risky, but so much smarter from True. I like that. That was super duper risky. Yeah. But picking up a medevac, that's huge.
And forcing out stims. These Marines are getting low, and he did just make a lot of lings. Has potential for banelings, too.
This was the trade, though, right? You get the medevac, but now he knows this muta, so he's throwing turrets down on most of his bases. He doesn't invest in the main, though. No turrets coming down here whatsoever.
Yeah. This isn't really a scary number of Mutalisks, but they will be able to tear down SCVs and upgrade the mineral line. They see double engineering bay now. No armory quite yet, though. I think jheffe's going to fall behind even further on his upgrades. True has started +2 Carapace. True could probably, at some point soon, run forward with Lings and Banelings, and I think he would just swamp jheffe.
Yeah, I think especially with the fact that the mutas haven't gone down, this means he has a really large number on top of the ones he would normally not have. You know, if these all get sacrificed, they trade up a lot of SCVs. That's a lot of army missing. But he's kind of good to go.
Just running back and forth, by the way, even with the chasing, even with the missile turret here and there. 16 SCVs went down, and the muta count stays solid enough. He's been reinforcing back at home with the muta count, so it is a bit higher than we see here.
People are saying in-game sounds are loud now. It was fine earlier. I don't want to fiddle with it, guys. 3 hours of no real major complaints. If I see more people upset about the sound, we can look into it.
That wouldn't mind though. Almost.
That is so close to being like the perfect positioning.
Almost.
No failings with this though. It's a lot of lanes. So the concern is True doesn't actually have a way to crash through this.
Yeah.
A big part of this mutas, he's pumping gas into this. There's not gas to make 100 bans this way.
He does have like 16, I think, but he was going for more of a run by than a just divide and conquer type thing. He's not quite ready to end the game.
Oh, these depots have supply drops on because of the problems from earlier. So this is a really dirty pickoff.
Yeah. If jheffe ever does just say screw it and move across the map, he's got to deal with creep spread, and he's got to deal with those banelings that have been kept back at home. So, I mean, I think this is going to be where he taps out, honestly, is when he moves forward with this army. He has a drop in the main base, then ended up killing a couple of drones, but not, matched and then some by the mutas. Oh, okay then.
38 workers dead. Now, jheffe really only has one option, and that's push. I don't think going back to defend 40 SCVs at this point is going to be worth it.
He still hasn't even broken down the rocks. Like, his pushing power is really done.
And the mutas keep diving in. They're not done yet. They want more kills. Brings that up to 42 now. Yikes.
Yeah, it's not so great. So we're going to reduce the game sounds a tiny little bit.
Hopefully that's a bit better. Unfortunately, so you guys are aware, we don't actually have any sounds in our ears, just each other, so it's a bit of a guessing game.
Just have each other.
And what word do you read on the power of friendship?
Base control from True there. Cost him a couple mutas. If it was a closer game, that'd be really, really crucial, but True still has an army supply lead. He's going to have better upgrades. Already has an upgrade lead.
Well, this is also the first time jheffe's had to deal with banelings.
Bumping
them up on that Widowmine.
What? God, okay, well, if you're going to try and throw a game, but that was the only Widowmine he had on the front line, so it doesn't matter.
That was like 15 banelings on that Widowmine. Because deaths show up here when they get killed, not when they suicide. So, damn, that was good for jheffe, but not good enough.
Oh, that's, I was saying that was probably the tap-out point, but he scans. Oh, okay, there it is.
All right, so jheffe falls in game one. True takes the map.
It's a pretty extreme Widowmine hit.
I love that you can see the purple light. You can see how it's hitting my eyes is really annoying.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it on the camera, too.
Yeah.
There's a really high-powered light on a stage way that way, and I'm just barely too tall. What was the other map? Oh, this is really uncomfortable for me. Ire. Ascension to Ire.
I am so cold.
Actually, I wonder if you guys could see this. It's a really cool-looking stage. But yeah, that's what's in my eye. You see that? That's what's in my eye.
That's pretty bad. It's so awkward, though, because it's just like, it's the part of the convention hall that really not everyone is in. Like, this is the far end.
Yeah, I don't get why they're holding concert stuff down here. I think that's a little bit weird.
To be honest, I don't know why they're holding concert stuff in general, because they did it at Austin, too. Remember, we, like, walked past, and it was just like...
Well, I think some of the music stuff's cool, and it's nice background noise, I think, if you're not trying to do what we're doing. Like,
so they had a 20... Well, okay, so here's the story, I guess, if you didn't know, but the audience doesn't. They actually had a rave kind of thing going on until like 4 in the morning. So everyone was leaving around 11 or 12 when the games were done, but they actually were still open. So this rave thing was going on, and they had a DJ that was totally into it. But of course, like only 4 or 5, if that, people were dancing. Most people were just like standing way back and just doing the whole like head bob thing. So
I look like I'm going full on Milady right now, trying to block out this light.
You've already gone full Milady.
Rude. Super duper duper rude. I really wish there's something they could do about that, but okay. Well, we got one more best of 3 after this, so I won't have to suffer for too long, if that. It's game 2, and maybe closing it out here, we'll find out. In the bottom right, he's up 1-0. It's Psystorm Gaming's True.
In the top left, as the Red Terran, it's jheffe. Is it his name?
I don't know, because like, isn't that like a Spanish or Mexican phrase like El Jefe or something?
I thought it was a name.
Well, that's like the boss. Because they had that in what was that Nacho Libre? Was it?
Oh, they call everyone Jeffe. I still thought that was a name. Not gonna lie.
That's like me thinking Bonjour was a name.
Guys in chat, let us know.
Who's the new El Jefe?
I don't know what to say, man.
Well, True had a pretty good handle on that last game. I'm not at all worried for him. It, for me, is a question of jheffe. Can he bring this back? Can he make this work for him? I mean, he's been playing his heart out all day. He's 2 PCs down from us. We've been able to watch him. It's not like this guy's gone up to the bathroom and he's been going AFK. Like, he's been at his computer probably more than everybody else.
This guy's been here the entire 7 hours. Should probably go to the bathroom.
It hasn't been 7 hours, has it? When did we start? 11?
11.
Eh, I've been here longer than you, so whatever.
What does that matter? We're talking about him.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, my mistake. I thought you were complaining one time.
I'm not complaining. I'm complaining that it's cold.
Yeah, I really don't mind. I wish there was a way I could give you some of my heat. Although I was reading this interesting article lately, and I don't know how true it is because it was like from like a published medical journal. But they were talking about how the reason a lot of bigger people deal with the cold better isn't because they've got like fat cells that are necessarily insulating them. But I guess the more calories you eat in a day, the more heat you'll burn off. So like, that's why naturally bigger people eating more calories will deal with the cold better. I don't know if that's 100% scientific or true. I just thought it was a really interesting read because I'm like, that makes sense for me. I eat a lot. I don't feel the cold.
Okay.
This, by the way, came from, it was like a fitness model who, she did like a 10,000 calorie day challenge or something. And was talking about how she just like burning up like the next day.
I remember I brought up the article that I read about the air conditioners in the workplace.
Sexism. And
you just said that air conditioners can't be sexist, and I was like, I'm not going to quote the article. So I'm hesitant to bring that up again.
Unless it's like the Brave Little Toaster where they're actually real when we're not looking. And air conditioners are like, women, am I right? Pay them 75% of what those guys make. Yeah.
God. Okay.
And you couldn't say they're just blowing hot air, because they're not.
Well, air conditioners blow hot air out. That's why I have to have a vent.
They exhaust hot air.
Which
they
is
blow
out.
Cold air.
I mean, what's the difference? Blow it out your ass, exhaust it out your ass.
One kind of leaks out. And one's like...
What's the difference?
It's like, you know when you're trying not to fart.
I already went there, man. You can't just go there. Pretend you're ahead of me.
Oh, that's how you know it's a BaseTradeTV cast.
Oh, boy.
They're not going to appreciate us on the main stage. Well, we'll probably be more professional on the main stage. But, you know. True's going for some link drops, by the way, which I think is really funny. This is not going to work out so well for him due to the Banshee. But the timing might still net him some kills here. Because the Banshee's not going to be out right away. She'll take time to kill.
Yeah, it's going to work out perfectly fine. The Banshee has quite a long time. And the Hellion production has been stalled out.
Actually, one of the things I think that's going to favor True a lot here is the fact that the Banshee will have to stay at home. It'll buy him time to do stuff on his side, to be fair. But jheffe doesn't respond right away. Hellion's come back a little bit late, so a couple SCVs die.
He only has 2. You know, and he's missing that production round on his factory, so it looks really weird.
Look, it's got the Overlord dangly. I really would love to talk. I want to find who designed the drop Overlord animation and ask them. Is this so they can grab onto it? like it's the escape rope, right? It's not about the length of the escape rope, it's the girth.
No, I think it's the length.
Well, how many things can it pick up? Like a tiny little skinny escape rope can only maybe grab one person.
A bigger escape rope can't do more than one person at a time.
I'm thinking about this like fly sticky tape, right? Like, it goes down.
It just runs over the lings and picks them up.
That's what it does. That's literally what it does, Zombie Rope.
I'm on board now, but that's not really a rope. That's like a nerd rope. Just lay it down on the nerd.
It's a nerd penis.
Yeah.
I'm really upset thinking about trying to pick up an Ultralisk. Like, that's
I'm really upset at this. It makes so much sense, though. That it's like sticky and just.
It's like when you see.
Like they can't climb, so they're just gonna stick.
You know those Vegas
how
shows where they
though?
clip weights to their genitals and stuff, and you're like, oh no, how can you?
But how do they unclip? Like, how do they unstick?
That's a great question, and I think that has everything to do with
Oh, is that why
Berserk.
they're like, like they got like the fluid coming out when they like deposit them?
Well, I don't know about that, but we just all this loot talk aside, we did just get the Zerg butthole in play. Nidus Worm coming out of True. He says the drop wasn't enough. I'm gonna go for the Nidus, the full Nidus too. He catches the Widowmine that was on guard. He actually does get the Nidus Worm in the base.
No, it's such a weird Nidus Worm. This is happening way before +1. It's only Lings. Like, what?
If he gets stim with this is such a sick Nidus Worm. But if he doesn't quite get it, this could actually end up being a big waste. There's not much in it. There's like a handful of queens and a couple of Lings that are still to spawn.
I can't believe he's using the Nidus Worm for this.
He's trying to win my heart. He knows how I played against Coca, and he's like, I will live up to Rift.
You gonna move that Overseer? No.
I already killed the Widowmine. What more do I need to see?
Okay, it's fine. Lings just came to the front base, by the way. There was no wall. The command center had been lifted in preparation to be sent over, and that's going to be it.
That's going to be game. 3 CCs not going to recover any amount of sub-double-digit SCVs. Stim doesn't actually get picked off here, but that's not going to matter. Drones are being brought through the Nidus Worm. He's building spine crawlers!
jheffe's one solace is listening to the VOD and realizing we talked about Overlord penises. Like 75%
I was talking about Overlord drops. I don't know what get your mind out of the gutter. You're a horrible human being. Congratulations, True. He makes it through to the semifinals, so he'll face off against Peely Peely. Oh, chat is lit up. We can't. Okay, this leaves one match remaining. It's going to be Masa versus... Do we have an opponent yet, Dares? Okay, it'll be one of two people. Who are the two people?
Dr. Foxer and Scooter.
I hope Scooter wins because he's got a fun name to say. Scooter.
Okay. Dr. Foxer, Ryan.
I'm just, it just goes on the ground like this, guys.
It makes so much sense.
That feels so weird. Give me your hand like this.
No.
Please, give me
No.
I want to drop over. We call it the drop over.
This is worse than doing rock, paper, scissors on
camera. You know how it's, you do the snail thing, it just feels weird, it's kind of annoying.
No.
Like when you go for the fist bump.
Weird. I know what you're talking about. It doesn't feel weird, though. Like, what you're about to do is going to feel weird.
Yeah, because of the nail.
It just, especially doing the middle finger, too. Like, it just...
All right, we got one last best of 3 on the cast. Can we stay alive? I know you guys are going to want us to interview True. I'll see if we can grab him during the break. We got to calm down first. So we're going to go to commercials, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you for watching. Are you trying to do Asian eyes? That's really racist.
That's racist, Rifkin.
What you did was really racist.
No, what you said was really racist.
What you did was really racist. And what's worse, doing or saying? Actions are louder than words.
Just assuming that's racist is racist.
Hey guys, we're back. I got Storm Gaming's True with us. And, oh, someone just leaked something terrible. Do you want to see something terrible?
Terrible?
Do you want to see something terrible?
No.
Too bad.
Yes, I want.
So, I made a food called Banling Bust.
Oh.
This is...
The show.
Alcohol.
Oh!
Very drunk. Thank you for looking at the chat, Terminator. All right. So, True, you just got through to the semifinals. How surprised were you?
Oh.
Did you expect these results?
Oh, yes.
Very tough day.
I couldn't expect this result.
No?
No.
You train all week for this?
Yes.
For just jheffe?
Yes.
Oh.
jheffe, very young guy.
Yeah,
he has talent. So I want to. He played well next tournament.
Well, we were just talking to him actually, guys, off stream, and he was really happy to have made the top 16 for prize money, which is cool. It's always, I love doing that when you find somebody who gets prize money for the first time. They just light up. They're like so happy. But you've won a lot of prize money. What's that like for you now? You're just like, eh. Is it boring? You're like, unless it's big money, like.
Oh, it's big money, but it's my flight. I bought my flight.
Because you waited so long.
It's my fault.
So, we actually. So you told me you were coming, and then you canceled. So we had to change the bracket, and then you're coming, so we had to change the bracket.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you. I like you, so it's good.
Thank you.
It's good. But actually, I have a question for you. So a lot of people they win their prize money, but nobody knows what do they do with it. What do you do when you get prize money? Does it go to food? Does it go to drinking? Does it go to games? What do you, or do you just save it? Like, what do you do when you win prize money?
I will save prize money because I want to, PC bang.
Yeah.
I want to open PC bang.
Oh, you want to own a PC bomb?
Yes, later.
Like in Korea too?
Yes.
Oh shit, that's cool.
My dream. Someday.
That's cool. You know what? I've heard so many boring responses. That's a cool one. I like that one. Everyone's like, "Oh, I just save money, or I give it to my parents." It's like, nah. He's got ambitions and a goal. He's going places, guys. What are you gonna name your PC bomb?
PC bang?
Like name?
It's after school.
After school?
Yes, after school.
That's cool. I can see
Or pro gamer trainer.
Okay, but here's the question. Is it only StarCraft? No, sad dead games. Actually, so a lot of people play other games, right? Not serious, like StarCraft serious. But what do you play for fun? Like what other games?
I play mostly other games. League of Legends.
I think a lot of people, yeah.
I played Israel Jungle. You know? Israel.
Ezreal,
Yeah.
God, damn.
Jungle.
You belong in a museum.
Very fun.
I used to play League. So
Oh.
I played Anivia. Stupid
Oh,
bird.
Anivia, yeah.
That and Blitzcrank.
Oh, me too. Sometimes.
Yeah, he's fun, right?
Yeah, very fun.
It's like whatever for good, but it's fun. Well, true. Tomorrow we're gonna be on the main stage. Starts at 3 p.m.
Oh.
You are really used to the main stage. You've been on a lot of stages.
Yes.
So I'm not even gonna ask you about that. That's boring. I want to know you've moved to North America for so long now, and you get, I'm sure, a ton of people mad that you play in North America events. Like, oh, he's Korean, not fair. Do you ever get upset by that? Does that ever make you feel bad, or do you just not care? You're like, oh, whatever, haters.
I feels bad, very very sad. So so when I play, should I lose sometimes?
Oh, don't think like that.
Yeah, because some people say, but now foreigners take GSL money.
So now you don't feel bad.
Yeah, and
I love it. Hey, high five. That's good. I like that.
and then foreigners take Korean girls. So
now you take American girls.
but very hard. I should take just foreigner money.
Okay, just the money. Okay. Well, true. Thank you very much for sitting down and talk with me, man. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good luck on the stage. Last question. So we talked to Pili about fighting you.
Yes.
And he says, you know how he plays. He knows how you play.
Yeah.
So he knows that you know that he knows that you know. Are you going to do, like, when you play somebody that you know, do you just play normal, or do you try and do, like, mind games?
Oh.
Like crazy tactics because they don't expect?
Yeah, I should win against Pili, but Pili is like very aggressive and very like he's play like magician. So I don't know how he
Poof.
yeah. Surprise sometimes carriers, and then sometimes one carrier only adepts. Very surprised. So
hard to guess.
yeah. Sure. I don't know. I should think after interview.
Okay. Do you ever consider, like, you go on stage, you do handshake, but instead of handshake, you slap? Especially if he goes carrier, right? All right, True. I'll let you go, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Guys,
so much.
we're going to set up for the last match of the day. See you later, True. We'll see you tomorrow, man.
See you.